Hi, I'm Greg for GTB Marine. I'm currently on board a 2006 Sea Ray Sundancer cruiser with a 350 Magnum and a Bravo 3 outdrive. What I'm going to go over is how to remove your thermostat housing and how to reinstall it after the temp safe system has been put on. First thing, you got to take the air cleaner cover off so you can access the thermostat housing. Now on this model, there's 3 hoses going into the thermostat housing. This goes to the pump of the motor. These go to the exhaust manifolds. Alright, so the hose clamps are loose, the hoses are pulled away, and there's 2 sensors, one on each side, that are unplugged. They're temperature sensors. And I already took the bolts loose. There's 2 bolts that hold the housing on. And this is a lifting ring that you're not going to use anymore because it will get in the way and interfere with the operation of the temp safe. So the housing just lifts right off, just like that. Okay, so here's the underside view of the thermostat housing. That's the actual thermostat. This is a plastic collar that forces the thermostat and holds it in place, and there's a cork gasket underneath that. When you send this into GTB Marine to be modified, make sure and leave your thermostat and this collar in the housing. GTB Marine will put a brand new thermostat in and new cork gasket, and it'll all be installed to the specs that's needed. Okay, so here's the thermostat that was just taken out. If you can see in the video, there's all kinds of small rocks and pebbles stuck in the seat of the thermostat. This boat never did reach operating temperature because this is all stuck open and the water just free flowing through it. So this thermostat couldn't operate properly. With the temp safe, you'll be able to clean this out quickly and easily, and your engine will reach operating temperature as normal. Okay, so we've got the thermostat housing back after the modification's been done to fit the temp safe system. It's got a brand new thermostat installed. It's been cleaned. The surfaces have all been cleaned and ready for the gasket, and the engine intake manifold has been cleaned for where it goes and gets reinstalled. This is the hardware pack that comes with the temp safe. It has 2 lock washers and 4 flat washers, stainless steel, a tube of silicone grease, and the gasket for remounting. You use the silicone grease on the gasket for sealing. Okay, so I have the bolts in, but they're just snugged. This is really important. You want to evenly tighten these bolts down, go from one side to the other, and slowly torque them in place. This will prevent the housing from being cockeyed and causing a potential water leak. So you just keep working back and forth until you get it pretty tight. Factory specs are supposed to be 30 foot-pounds if you have a torque wrench, but I just tighten it. Alright, so the housing's on and tight. Let's put the temperature sensor plugs back in. There's 2, one on each side. Now we're ready to put the hoses back on. Okay, just getting the last hose clamp on here. I'll check them all, make sure they're tight. Okay, all tight. And there we go, it's installed. Now the next thing to do is to put your boat in the water and run it and make sure you don't have any leaks. That's what we're going to do next. Okay, we're running the engine. We already checked for leaks. Everything looks fine. Now we're just waiting for it to get up to operating temperature, make sure that looks good. And then this install is finished. And that's all there is to it. Now you'll be able to clean your thermostat anytime you want without removing the housing, without buying a brand new thermostat. And the Temp Safe system is basically trouble-free. It takes zero maintenance, and it's made out of stainless, brass, and aluminum for a lifetime of trouble-free operation. Happy boating and stay safe out there.